Greetings from Bermuda, this is BDA Lamy, and welcome to the demo of Shattered Heaven, an upcoming deck-building card game with RPG elements set in a dark fantasy world. Let's jump in, have a look, see what it's like.
Our god is no more, and we, the lowly mortals, are the ones who killed him. Now, the cursed remnants of humanity exist under the perpetual reign of his mournful ashes, condemned to a never-ending circle of hate and resentment. As punishment for our ancestral sin, our breaths are cut short as soon as we hit 40 of age. We are barren shells, unable to sleep, the desire to bring forth new life. Our last hope for a better tomorrow lies in a divine forgiveness that only bloodshed can grant us. 4 Vestals shall hail from the Four Lands. Sentia, where memories of old still sing. Delham, ever untamed and never bound. Flamen, hearth of steel and spires. And our home, born from thunder and storms. Ashram. In the end, only one pair of soiled hands will hold the salvation we desperately seek. Once every 10 years, our somber march to the Equinox Cathedral ushers war in. Kneeling in front of the flame of Vesta, we swear to repent. O ancient sin, stain us in red, so that we may never forget the firmament's grief. O ancient sin, grant us this holy pardon, so that we may one day mend our shattered heaven. Strike true, my blades!
Alright, tutorial. First steps. The battle has begun. To beat your enemies, you must use cards. Each of them is a specific action Andorra can take. Beginning of each turn, your characters will draw 5 cards, up to a maximum of 8. In order to play cards, you need AP. The cost is shown by the number at the top left corner of the card. Characters start their turns with 2 AP and can have a maximum of 4. You can see how many AP are available in the bottom left corner. Most cards have special effects known as keywords. You can check a brief description of the card by hovering the cursor over it. See a more complete one by pressing the More Info button. Each character takes their action on their turn. The turns of your character and enemies are instead grouped in rounds. You can see the order of the turns of the current and next round in the top right corner. When it comes to inflicting damage, sword cards are your best choice. You can see the icon of each card beneath its AP cost and gem colour. So there. Now use Vorpal Strike to attack the enemy. Okay, so Vorpal Strike. Overwhelm, single enemy, deal 8 damage. Overwhelm, deal 2 extra damage for each card and or skill with Swift Blade this turn. Okay. Veni Vidi Vici. You can see the intentions of the enemies for their next turn. A sword icon means they will attack the character shown, whereas arrows indicate they will grant themselves buffs. Use this information to your advantage. Looks like the enemy is going to retaliate. Use a shield card to soften the blow. They are the best tool when it comes to armor and defensive effects. Use stand your ground to gain armor. Okay, gain 3 armor, heal for 2. Your AP counters reach 0, which means that's all you can do for this turn. You can pass at any moment by clicking the end turn button. Okay.
Is this the best you can do?
Endure the hardship. Enemies can inflict debuffs to characters, adding negative effects during the battle. Each debuff has a counter that decreases by 1 at the end of the turn or when specific actions are performed. Once the counter reaches 0, the debuff disappears. You see more information by hovering the cursor over the icon. How's the volume? Is the volume too loud? Is it okay? Special card. One way to counter the debuff is gaining buffs of your own. All the characters can equip skills that can grant boons and aid you in battle. Try using Andorra's Champion of the Parish skill. Champion of the Parish skill. Okay, that's hidden behind me. Give Blessing 2 and 2 armor to all the allies. Benefit from the keywords. Some keywords allow you to play new, efficient strategies to win the battle as fast as possible. Usually you can find them in support cards. The Everchosen has the Swift keyword. It allows you to discard a card you might not want and draw a new one instead. Okay, so Swift, discard one card and draw one card, okay. Right, this is our AP and this is the cost, so it's free to play. Okay. Single enemy deal 8 plus 2 damage. Can't get more information on it. Oh, it's wanting me to do that. I must do that. What do we want to get rid of? Let's get rid of that. Center Deity. Andora's special mechanic is called Deity. Whenever she uses a card for each gem, she will fill a slot. Once all 3 slots are filled, she will gain a Deity point to a maximum of 3. Reaching 3 Deity points will power up Andora's next turn, granting her 4 AP and increased critical hit chance. After this special turn ends, Deity points go back to 0. So that is presumably that flashing yellow bar. Let's wrap this up. Use any card to deal the final blow and win the battle. Okay. Where is the enemy's health? Oh yeah, top left corner. Okay. So that's fine. Okay. Kill with that. Explore the dungeon. You can move around the dungeons using mouse or directional keys. Eventful journeys. Sometimes during exploration you will come across special events and will have to decide which path to take. The outcomes are never fully certain, but you can use the descriptions to choose the most profitable option. Song of the Bound. Clap for her, gain loot, or ignore her, gain loot and... As song grows milder and milder, her verses now seem more like to the chirping of a dove than to melancholic poetry. Your body feels strangely invigorated. You gain loot and the party loses 5% of their maximum HP. But we get a trap disarming kit, a set of lockpicks and utensils to disarming a trap. Echo of the Child, a small floating being emitting a gentle hum. Use it to reveal the content of the next 2 rooms in each direction. Okay. While exploring, you might want to know what lies ahead instead of finding out the hard way. The Echo of the Child is a tool meant specifically for this. Try using it by clicking on the icon on the bottom. You can find many different tools, each with particular functions. Some can be used at any moment during exploration, while others when particular situations occur. Okay. So nothing here and something bad there by the looks of it. You know what that is. A fight, I guess.
I've had worse.
Harness your rage. Magni is another member of your party. His special mechanic is called Rage. He gains 1 rage point by playing ruby cards and 2 when he's hit by attack. Magni's skills do not rely on cooldowns, but instead require a certain number of rage points to be used. Spend your pent-up rage to use the Hollow Bastion skill. Is this our rage? Yeah. I'm assuming give 3 armor to all allies. He's attacking both of us, I assume is what that means. Doesn't look like we can see how much damage it's doing. Each character has a healing potion that only they can use to restore a portion of their health. Try using Magni's one. Okay. Heal possessed by 14 HP. Can be used one more time. Okay. Each deck contains at least 1 legendary card. These are the most powerful cards available and usually have a diamond crystal. Try using the Oathbound Goliath card, then finish the battle. Bye, Concubus. Thanks for stopping by. All allies, Phalanx 2, Tenacity 2, gain 4 armor. So Phalanx is a buff, damage taken reduced by 20%. Tenacity is a buff, on the next turn draw 1 extra card for each attack received. Plus 4 armor. And end turn. Yeah, it's pretty nice art.
Onward, Thunderborns!
We have been cursed. Debuff, damage dealt is reduced by 20%. Okay, so yeah, it's under me, but debuffs are red, buffs are blue. It's really straightforward to see. Okay, can we do 10 damage? 7 damage with that, 12 damage with that. I think that wins. I did not win. Why? Why do you only have 1 HP? Oh, whoops. I was sure that was enough damage to kill.
My sin is my strength.
Fortunately, this guy gets to go next. Can you do any damage? You can. You don't have any special abilities, do they? Stopping us killing him? No. Draft your way to victory. After each battle, you'll be offered a selection of neutral cards to add to your character's decks. You can select in which deck you want a specific card to go by clicking on the character's portrait beneath it. When you're satisfied with your choice, select Done. Firewalk with me. Random enemy deals 6 damage. Charming Denial, gain 2 armor, Tenacity 1. Curse 2, deal 8 damage. Let's take that one and give it to, I don't know, you. And do we take all of these and we give them to one or the other? Confused about how this works. Give me damage then. Okay, no, so they can each take 1 card is how it works, right? Okay. Onwards. Nothing. Nothing. Right. Oh boy.
I can't. But you want to?
Ishana is the last member of your party. Her special mechanic is called Thirst. Whenever she kills an enemy or plays specific cards, she will gain Thirst points, summoning the beast Lemurdes. These points can be spent to power up her cards. Try and play the card The Beast Within. It has the Gouge keyword that allows you to eliminate cards you don't want in your deck for the whole battle. Beast Within. So, normally gain 2 armor, gain 2 thirst. If Lemurdes is summoned, gain 2 armor, lethality 2, and blessing 2. That's how I read that. So how do we summon Lemurdes? Looks like this is the only one we can play anyway, so... in 2 armor and 2 thirst. Gouge 1 card. Get rid of that. Now that you have Lemurdes at your side, okay, you can use the alternate effect of the cards by spending a thirst point. When the counter reaches 0, Lemurdes will disappear. Try and unleash Merciless Whip on your enemies and finish the battle. So, okay, so Lemurdes is a tall woman. I was assuming it's going to be some kind of beast. It's not. It's a tall woman with a spiky thing. All enemies 6 damage. Curse 2. Bleed 2. So how do we do that? Is it just going to automatically do that? So we have to spend a thirst point. I don't know, let's try it. Is it going to do damage to everybody? Yes, it just automatically does it. Okay. Okay, Gets her healing potion, and she's out of that. So end turn.
Forward!
I got the impression there that she was just going to be able to end the fight with one card. I guess not. Riposte. Counter attack the next attack received. Yeah, until you get used to the cards, I guess it takes a while to know what they all do. Blessing 2, damage dealt is increased. 7 damage if you played another non-ruby card. Add an extra 3 damage. So I assume, okay, yeah, the gem in the top left corner is what makes them ruby or not, right? So why don't we... could get rid of the one at the back, but let's do... Let's do that and then that for the extra damage. Swift 1 card, so we're discarding a card. Enter.
Rage fuels me.
Who is who? Either of them have got a face. Okay, it's the one at the front going next, I think. So, can you kill that one? Yes, you can. And can you kill that one? Probably not. 7 damage. However, our person with the 2 things gets to go again. So end turn.
We have to save them. And we will.
Moody's is summoned. It's fine. Kills. And then through to the end. Chapter 1. A fate worse than death.
Journey's end, at last.
You wish. This is only the beginning.
So that's the Equinox Cathedral? It's so shiny.
This is the most sacred place on Earth, and the only thing you can say is, it's so shiny.
Good to see you two in such good spirits. We still have a way to go after all.
Ugh.
Step by step, the tower drew closer. Immaculately white against the barren plain, its masonry formed a tight reticle that enveloped the sacred building. And then, the grand portal opened, flanked by its 2 armored guardians. A stern-looking old man stepped forward.
Welcome, children of Ashram, to the Equinox Cathedral. I am Karen, Herald of the Divine Child. We have a new entry. Lots of lore. Lore about Andorra, lore about Magni, lore about Ishana, and lore about Herald of the Child. I will skip over that now for the purposes of this, just so we got more time to get through the game itself. But that's there if you're interested in it. Thank you for receiving us, most revered. Oh, such a wrinkly old face. Is being the Herald really something that special, sir?
Damn you!
Hey, do you have any idea how disrespectful you're being? That's alright. Curiosity is indeed a rare virtue these days. Yours, young lady, is a question that will find its answer another time. Suspended arcs and pillars weave together in a majestic show, all was illuminated by something. 4 statues of ancient heroes were encircling the Throne window, appearing in the 4 vestals, glistened solemnly just above it. It looked magnificent when the light shone through it. I've got fast forward on, haven't I? We should turn that off. I assume that was what I needed to click through the text. Over there you will find your chambers as well as the merchants sent here to provide for your needs. We will meet again later in the presence of the Divine Child. Through your sacrifice, may your people atone. Through our fratricide, may life be reborn. Due Tour 28. Before leaving, welcome to the Equinox Cathedral, home of the faithful and the main hub of the game. Something is awaiting you in the quarters. Go check it out. I assume that's there. A sitting sack? What a treat. It's just a pillow. So soft. Oh, something is spilling out. Covering the whole room in ashes. Seriously, what's up with you? Have you been living under a rock this whole time? It was a shack near a mountain, so in a certain way it was under a rock, I think. Forget I even asked. Sacks or pillows, enjoy them while you can. We won't have much rest once the war begins. Small talk was cut short by the sound of the gate portal opening once again. Curious to see where the commotion came from, the group moved out of their quarters and went back to the entrance of the cathedral.
Out of that gate came a young woman, black hair that gracefully danced in the air with every step of hers, and a sharp, bewitching gaze. Following close behind, two severe-looking warriors strode forward with pride. The Vestal of Sentia and her guardians had arrived.
Is this my welcoming party? Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better one. I'm glad to see you here in one piece, Enra.
It's been a while, Lyra.
Such a cold reception. You're breaking my heart, darling. After all these years, I expected you to be a tad happier to see me.
What do you want me to do? Should I, jump into your arms? Screaming, "Greetings, O great Vestal of Sentia"?
Oh, I would be delighted.
Still keeping my old sash around your arm.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm flattered. I beg your pardon, my liege. We need to make haste to our quarters before the ceremony begins. We don't have time to lose here.
Oh, really?
Time spent with old friends is never a waste of time, Lun, but I suppose you're right. See you later, Anra. Friends? The Sentients have been our allies for a very long time. This is the last chance of salvation for them, as it is for us. Fortunate that we share the same awful predicament.
I see.
Oh, I see. Anyway, who's Anra? Me. It's just a childhood nickname. We trained together for a while in the name of our tribe's alliance. So, are you two really good friends? I think that this would be a really great moment to shut up. Okay.
Right.
This must be the call of the Divine Child. It would be better to reach the hall as soon as possible. Oh, the bells. Okay. Good, let's go. Like I'm clicking, why is it not going forward? Did I say something rude? Perhaps. I'm afraid that the issue lies far beyond what we can imagine. Alright, so back here. So, merchant stall, the Great Altar, quarters where we were, dungeon selection, apothecary, or on into here. Let's follow the red exclamation marks.
Remarkable.
Behold our Lord Heliad, as he sits upon his divine throne. Now heed his words as he makes his will known. Shut up, old man. They're here to hear me talk. And now, yes, you shall hear my words. Centuries ago, a Vestal from Sentia defiled my divine will. She corrupted the 8 guardians, made them kill their own wards, and then took over the pit of Naraka. What was once a hallowed place of rest for the dead is now a kingdom of treachery. We have proclaimed countless holy marches onto her wretched dominion, executing her minions one by one. Yet people still believe in the most absurd rumors. Death in Naraka is better than life here on this earth. They are even foolish enough to follow such lies, tossing themselves down that damned hole. But now it's time for her to face my final judgment. This shall be your first duty in this new war of ascension. You want to save your miserable people from their impending extinction, right? Go deep into Naraka, slay the betrayer, and erase this ugly stain from our history once and for all. According to tradition, 4 will depart and only 3 will return. May it be in battle or in sacred duel, one of you will die. Do not disappoint me, this is your god's will. Through your sacrifice, may your people atone. For our fratricide, may life be reborn. I suspected that not all 4 Vestals would attend yet, but out of all of them, how fortuitous it is for her to be here already. I wonder if it was planned from the start or if it's just a bit mere coincidence.
What?
Is that a problem? I don't know. We just have to trust that the Ever-Chosen won't lose sight of our goal, even if...
What?
What are you two whispering behind my back? Let's get a move on. We have a water wage. I agree, too much talking. Let's go. Let's kill some things. Okay, quests available. First reconnaissance. I know it is supposed to be more of an RPG style game. So I guess that's why there is more chat than in the usual games like this. Eris, the vile betrayer, has challenged our most enlightened long enough. Surrounded by her cowardly puppets, she lies in wait, a mendacious queen among deceived souls. March on, keepers of the fire. Find the traitor so that just punishment can be delivered. Mission objective, floor 1, find all the keys and reach the exit. Mission rewards, 1 mission desire of the fallen, etc, etc. Okay, and there could be side quests as well, but we do not have those. Do we just go back? Time you are on your way to Naraka. To leave the hub, click on the dungeon selection icon. So back down here, do we have the quests? What's that? Inventory, items, more lore. Wait, what's the world? Okay, world lore, character lore, dungeon selection. Naraka, that's where we need to go, down the hole. Okay, each dungeon has 4 different depths. Each needs to be completed in order to proceed to the next. Select enter dungeon to start your adventure. Okay, so find all keys and reach the exit. We get a truck disarming kit, a tablet of protection, and a scapegoat. Remove 1 debuff from the party. Protection from blasphemy. Plus some lore. Let's enter the dungeon.
The landscape passing beneath them was alight with small refractions, each a gem embedded in stone. This was Sintamania, home of the pious tribe of Sentia, and a jewel at the gates of hell.
Look at all these sparkling stones. Oh, I would love to live here.
It's indeed a pleasure for the eyes.
Are you all right?
Keep quiet. We're entering the pit.
Every child knew that the hallowed chasm was to be revered as much as it was to be feared. A cursed place where dead souls gather. A grim sepulchre full of malicious energy. The reign of the treacherous queen. As they delved into darkness, their hearts tightened uneasily. But then there was a light and a gentle breeze. Under the descending pulley, a splendid plateau extended as far as their gaze could reach.
What's this colorful rain? It's not ashes.
Flower petals. They are pretty, but completely useless.
Can I eat them?
No! We're in hostile territory. Everything you see here can hide a trap.
Indeed. As peaceful as this place might look, I feel like we are being watched.
I do not understand. The Herald said this was a place of death and anger. Yeah, this doesn't feel like hell at all. To me, this looks like paradise. I refuse to call this place paradise. It's a sin born out of horrible treachery, and we are here to put an end to it. Dungeon condition. Each dungeon is composed of different floors, each with its own special conditions. You will have to adapt your strategy if you want to survive. Okay, each party member draws an extra card at the start of their turn. Draft your destiny. I don't feel like I know their decks well enough to know which would go best for which character. So I'm not going to agonize about this too much. Hatred, buff the next card played will trigger its effect twice. Hatred sounds like a bad thing. So I'm just going to parcel them out like this. In 2 armor, heal 2 HP. And single enemy blindness. Pity 2, curse 2. We'll figure out what all that is once we are in battle. Why can't I click done? Why can't I click done? Strange. Although restrictions on who can have what card. Oh, can I only take? I can only take 2 cards. All right. Then, yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, so we can pan around. So we've got to find all 3 keys and then get to the exit. So that's presumably the exit. So presumably we should explore everywhere else before we get there. So this is the stuff that we got at the start. Okay, let's just go. Pyre, to gain is to burn is to gain. Make an offering or walk away. Let's make an offering. Warm sensation tickles your skin, the undulating flames shed your burdens away. You can remove a card from the deck of your choice. I don't know the decks well enough yet. Oh, I honestly don't know the decks well enough. Gain 3 armor, 2 HP, damage. Heal 2 HP, but it's free. I just get rid of the card that we took at the start. Let's go this way. Broken porcelain. Add cards in your decks or nothing happens. I think I'm just going to say nothing happens just to keep us moving along because, again, I don't know the decks well enough. Need to do a fight or 2 first.
Thunderborns.
During each battle, you will have the option to complete a bonus mission. Each mission you complete will help you get better rewards at the end of the dungeon. Defeat all the enemies within 3 rounds. Okay. 40 health each. They're going to give themselves some kind of buff. A is going first then. B, presumably A is the one at the back. It's not going to matter, I don't think. We're not going to defeat them. Okay, Sinuous. Reduce the cost of the card by 1 for each card and or skill with Swift played this turn. Deal 2 extra damage for each card and or skill with Swift played this turn. So maybe we should hit with... Focus on the one at the front, actually. That. Oh yeah, Swift lets us get rid of a card, so I'm going to get rid of that one. And that reduces the cost of this and increases its damage. Give it that. And that's all we can do. I wish there was a few more mouse over kind of tips. Blessing 2 and 2 armor to all the allies. Can we do this now? Sure can. I guess that's just their ability that has a cooldown. Oh yeah, it did say this character has... Yeah, I see games like this where you've got different decks for each character and you've got each character works slightly differently as well. Just makes for a much bigger learning curve. Which is fine.
For the Vestal, for Ashram.
Because, right, okay, so this guy needs rage, which I think is this meter here. Do we know how we get rage? I don't remember. 8 plus 2 damage. 6 plus 2. This is A, so we've got a while before A is going again, so let's try and just kill B first. Increase the cost of the card by 1 if 7 or more rage. Deal 5 more damage if the target has 2 or more active buffs. Okay, which he doesn't. This card will trigger its effect twice. Maybe I should have played that and then that would have done more damage. Ah, 1 HP? Really?
Don't hold back, Shauna.
Okay. Gain a thirst. Gouge 1 card. Remind me again what gouge is. I have no other cards with gouge on. Remind me again how we summon our friend. Don't know. Well, let's just kill the one at the front. That's summoned. It's almost like doing damage summons, so. Single enemy, 10 plus 2 damage, pity 2 and bleeding. Damage taken is increased by 20% and bleeding. That seems like a good one to do. Oh, they had armor. No worries. Cool. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for, letting me know about it. I look forward to the full release. Cheers. Alright, let's end turn.
Let's dance then.
Let's try and kill this thing before it gets a go. So gonna attack the next guy, so there's no point doing riposte. We don't need to heal. But if we play that, this will then do more damage. This is actually going to be doing the most damage. Does anybody else need a heal? I don't think so. Everybody's full. So we're just going to end our turn. Hit you with that. Hit you with that. And we win. Okay, good. Coward's Glory. Common reagent. Used as a component to craft potions if mixed with a solvent. The resulting potion will inflict pity. Bones currency. Used as the main currency of the world, can be exchanged for trinkets and other goods. Did we kill fast enough, actually? I think we might have done. Draft our destiny. Yeah, it's again on a way to see these characters' decks would be incredibly useful as well. Draw one common hero card costing 0 AP during this turn. Draw 2 cards, gain 3 armor. I feel like he's the one that gets armor, so maybe give that to him. It doesn't look like we can skip. So Do we have a common hero card costing 0 AP? We have the heal. Yeah, definitely needs a better knowledge of the deck. But let's press on. Might heal or gain a debuff. Might get minor loot. Second minor loot, 20 bones. Sure. Treasure chest. We do not have a key, so I guess we're getting nothing. Let's go this way. Trap. Beware the treacherous path. Enemies and special events are not the only thing you have to look out for. Sometimes you might even encounter traps, which can deal great damage and hinder your characters. You will have to disarm or evade them. You can use the trap disarming kit tool to try and disable the trap, but risk high damage should you fail. Or try and rely on your dexterity to dodge it, taking less damage if you fail. 75% chance. Or less chance of success, but less damage if we fail. Let's go for our trap disarming kit. We evade the trap. Good. Blasphemous event. Sometimes you might encounter events where there seems to be no right choice. If you have it available, you can break a tablet of protection and have a chance to avoid the event altogether. We do. Let's try that then. Blasphemous event evaded. Good.
I can't. But you want to.
Okay. I thought there was only one enemy, but there's the one hiding at the back. Okay. So, Weeping Woman at the front is going first. Although immediately followed by the thing at the back. And the thing at the back has less health. And he's going to attack... Oh, they're both going to attack multiples of us. We can kill the thing at the back. Leech, heal for damage dealt. Okay, we don't need to heal. 9 damage, gain 1... Oh, it's thirst. Is it when we gain a thirst we summon Lemurdes? I think, maybe. Well, let's do that. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, 16 defense. Okay, yeah, that's a problem, isn't it? Well, Lemurdes is summoned, so damage everybody. Give them curse and bleeding, but that is all we can do.
Do I look merciful to you?
Maybe I just take some damage. Although you are getting... No, you are not getting hit. So riposte here is no use. So I think we just... I'm not going to kill. Hit and hit. End turn. Oh, you were getting hit.
What? Scared to face an Ashram
Slightly hard
warrior?
to see who's getting attacked. I could have sworn he wasn't getting hit. Yes, he was. Okay. Blessing 2, 4 armor. 8 damage. That will be... That'll still be 7, but that's enough to kill the thing at the back. So let's just do that. Swifty card doesn't matter. And 10.
This smells so sweet.
Okay, what can we do here? We need Lemurdes again. Pity damage increases damage taken. Okay. We did not summon. We can do that. Now Lemurdes has shown up, so now this does more damage.
Not on my watch.
Last chance to kill. We're going to do 20 damage. About that. Slight problem. Not going to be enough. So... 4 armor and protector. Protects an ally from the next single target attack. Damage taken is reduced. Sure. 10. Oh, single target attack now. Failed? What did I fail? Oh, failed the... I didn't even check what the objective was. Oops. Okay, well... 12 damage done. Scapegoat. Another one of those. Remove a debuff from the party. More bones. And... done. Move 1 random buff. 17 damage. And pity 2. That's insanely good. We'll take that. Create a random adaptive card. It will cost 0 AP this turn. Single enemy. Deal damage. Dora Magni. Depending on who we give it to. Gives Magni 1 rage. And Dora draw a card with the swift keyword. Jana draw 1 card with the thirst requirement. Still don't know enough about the game, but let's give that to... That is Magni, right? I think that's Andorra, Magni, and Ishana. And to the end, we're looking for these keys. There were like 3, I think. Dungeon key, okay. So we got 1. Can we go all the way back there? We can. We do not have that though. Unusual markets. While exploring, you may stumble upon Kairos, an ambitious merchant. He can greatly aid you in your quest for the right price. Heal your wounds, remove a card from a deck, buy a boon, or ignore him. What's a boon? The Boon of Ashram. Use it to avoid a normal battle. Okay. Sign of the Betrayer. Touch the mark, get a strong debuff or spawn a reward. Get a strong buff or spawn enemies. For the reward. Party starts the next battle with Bleeding 2 and Pity 2. Oh dear, we got the debuff. I'm guessing we're going to need to come down here and try and... If there's 3 keys... Well, let's find all the keys. Actually, we don't know how many of the keys there are. Let's fully explore anyway. Firelight at the crossroads catches your attention. Holy sight stands in your way. Let's make an offering. You found a pyre, a spark born from the great altar of Vesta. Here you can rest and take a breath, but be careful, a pyre can be only used once. While resting at the pyre, you can perform 4 different actions, each costing 1 AP. Replenish a healing powder charge for every party member. Directly heal a single party member. Smelt and remove a card from 1 deck. Pray to the deity and start a neutral card draft. Repeating the same action will increase its cost. Once you are satisfied or run out of points, click on the rest button. Healing. Craft 1 handful of healing powder for every character. Yeah, again, I don't know the decks well enough to feel like I know what I want to do in terms of removing a card or drafting a card. So let's just heal. You need a heal. Let's craft a handful of... Wait, can't we do... What we could do 4 things, could we not? Oh, maybe that's because the healing powder is at full. So let's heal another character then. Let's heal Ishana. and then we are done. We've barely made a step and this place already gives me the creeps. What's up with all these colours? My eyes hurt. Everything here feels eerie. Creatures too are behaving strangely. Almost like soldiers protecting their bastion. I wonder why. And me if I have any idea. I just know that I want to end this ugly ordeal as soon as possible. Don't know about you, but now I feel bad. I mean, in this case, aren't we the invaders? I think. Are you working particularly hard to piss me off today? Yes. I mean, no. What good are you even for besides spouting such scaredy nonsense? Come on now, we're companions, no need for friendly fire. It's not that I'm scared. Actually, I am glad to be here with you. You two are strong, so there's no reason to worry. Just that, well, I'm not really good at, you know, conversation.
Right.
This is the first time you've ever left your village, right? Yeah, back home I didn't really talk with anyone. But now it feels good. I mean, camping next to a warm fire, chatting with friends. Well, it would be better to practice your conversation skills while you can. After all, when we win, us Guardians will have to take the oath of silence. You're right, I think. Okay, continue around this way. Oh, trap. We cannot disable, so evade. Magni takes 7 damage. Oof. Treasure key unlocks the locked treasures. Okay, we know where they are.
My sin is my strength.
Kill an enemy with 2 or more debuffs. Okay. So, Phalanx. Damage taken reduced by 20%. The next turn, draw 1 extra card for each attack received. Deal 5 more damage if the target gets 2 more active buffs. Decrease the cost of this card by 1 if Magni's got lots of rage. Who is being attacked? He is. So let's play that. Is he being attacked by both? He is. But I feel like we should do... Well, is everybody being... So he's been attacked. He's just been attacked by the front one. Back one is attacking here. Is attacking everybody, basically. Okay. Let's do some damage. I don't like going completely on the defensive. In turn.
Salvation by my hands.
Oh, lose 2 HP. Okay, so you did just take some damage. Yeah, okay. We'll heal you. Get rid of that. Let's do... Let's do this. Because it's a swift card. Get rid of that, and then this does a whole pile of damage. In turn. That was the riposte.
We have to save them. And we will.
Create a random adaptive card. I have no idea what this does. Let's find out. Gouge 1, gain 1 thirst, and gain 4 armor. Gouge card. Oh god, remind me what gouge means. Get rid of it. Okay. We've summoned our friend. Kill an enemy that's got 2 or more debuffs. Let's put multiple debuffs on you. And then that's the end of her turn.
Rage fuels me.
I think we just hit you. hit you again. And then turn. Armor to all allies. Use 4 rage. Yeah, why not?
I can't. But you want to.
And let's kill the enemy. Kill everybody. So we completed our objective. Drawing 2 cards, probably not particularly useful. I don't know. Let's just do that one. Get rid of that. And end our turn.
Strike true, my blades!
Are these colours from the colours of cards that we've played? Let's see. Yes. But what happens? Oh, this is the deity level thing. So that's okay. That's coming from the fact that we're full up there. But what does that do for us? Not sure. Oh shoot! I thought I had another. Thought I had another mana left. And let's boost everybody. And turn.
Is this the best you can do?
We are fully healed already. Sinuous, but that's okay because that's free, and then that reduces the cost of that card. Get rid of that. We'll hit you with that. 17. 7 plus 5, 8 plus 4, so that doesn't... should have done that first, shouldn't I? Should have done this first. It's another Swift, and then it would have reduced the cost of that other card. Okay. I feel like it's taking me a while to get my head around
I've had worse.
how this game plays, but that's okay. Achievements 2 of 4, so assuming that's the... Yeah, that's the side mission. Okay, is that the side missions? So however many of the side missions we complete by the end of the dungeon depends on the rewards that we get. Okay. Curse 2, 8 damage. Deal 4 damage. Add 2 extra damage for each hex in your hand, deck, and discard pile. I think she has cards that put hexes. Maybe that would be good for her. This is a legendary, I think. Deal 7 damage, add 1 extra damage for each neutral card in your hand. Maybe. Are you sure we'll take that? Not sure how well set up we are for that. Eat the fruit, might heal or gain a debuff. Might get minor loot. Might heal. Curse 2, we get both, and we heal. Okay. So we want to go back to the treasure chest. Which was it there? Now we got the key. Use the key. Do we get all of these things? Or are we going to get to pick one? Use it to reveal the position of either a treasure or a key. I think we get everything. Okay, that's pretty nice. So sure, let's... Can we use this now? No. Maybe because there's no more treasure and no more keys. Maybe there is only one key. We already had it. Okay, so let's head for the exit. Strike it down, gain a buff, or proceed on our way. Really want to strike down a butterfly, do I? Yeah, go on. Next battle with Blessing 3, and a new battle tile has been added to the map. Oh, that's okay, we've already passed it.
Forward!
Okay. Starting to get the hang, so play Swift cards. We can burn that one. Is there another Swift card? There is another Swift card. It doesn't matter which enemy we hit because we're not going to get to go Swift. Swift that, I guess. This is now free. We've buffed the damage of all of these. Let's just play both attacks. Go on the offense. Kill it, but hit a chunky amount of damage.
Try to leave a dent.
Okay, inflict bleeding 2 or more on a single enemy. What do we have that inflicts bleed? Not a lot. Next card played triggers its effect twice. Life from the next single target attack. Next single target attack is going to be you anyway. Gains 4 armor. Phalanx damage reduces damage taken. So why don't we do hatred and then that? Because twice. And
We have to save them. And we will.
Need to do 12 damage to kill the one at the front. If we gain a thirst, summon our friend. Still bleeding 2. So we probably should have put that on the other one. But we did our task. Let's just finish off the one at the front, I guess. B, yeah, because B's about to go anyway. So. And enter.
I've had worse.
Not a whole pile. We can do smash. 4 extra damage if the target has armor. They do. 8 and 4. Okay. 4 damage if the target has 2 more active buffs, which they do. So that's a really good one. And
Salvation by my hand.
I think we just go for damage. That.
This smells so sweet.
then what have we got to do? 19 damage. Not gonna kill. I'd actually rather she wasn't around right now. Probably do more single target damage. Yeah. Guess we still do Curse and Bleed. At least 2 HP at the start of the turn. Reduce the damage they deal. Yeah, you need a heal. Oh wait, what are you doing?
Onward, Thunderborns!
I think he's going crazy. Suddenly we seem to be low on health. Anyway, dead. Okay, so we did the side objective. More stuff. We can do one more side objective. We will have 4 out of 4. Blindness, Pity 2, Curse 2. Deal 8 damage, draw a card with Swift, gain a Rage. Card with Thirst, Enlightenment 1. Gain 1 extra AP at the start of next turn. Like the idea of that. Let's put that on... is that our main damage dealing character? I think so. And... let's give that to Magni as a way of generating Rage. Okay, can we heal outside battle? Do we have any debuffs that we need to remove? Don't think so, so to the end of the dungeon. Barrier is gone now, you can open the gate. Okay, we could have gone back for that other fight, I guess, to get 4 out of 4. But not worth it. I feel like we've been walking in circles for ages. I need a break. Is it wise to stop in the middle of nowhere? There is no somewhere here. I hear footsteps. Tired already? You used to be much more athletic, Anra. What are you doing here? Did you forget that this burden was bestowed upon both of our clans? We might be allies, but it won't last forever.
That's enough.
Lonan, I suggest you calm your lively spirit. Right now. Give me my Vestal. Holy Vestal, I am sorry too. I apologize for my partner's misconduct. We shall calm our lively spirits right now. Eris is still alive. There's no need to jump at each other's throat. For now.
What?
How do you know Eris is still alive? What a stupid question. At least make an effort to remain courteous, Lona. I can sense her. After all, she was a Vestal of Sentia like me. Though her powers are still much stronger than I expected. Holy Vestal, haven't we wasted enough time loitering here? We need to reach the betrayer as soon as possible, so that we'll finally wash this shameful stain away from Sentia's pride. Moments spent with our allies won't change what our fate has in store for us. Your determination is admirable. However, do not let your righteous bravery become deadly arrogance. We're facing a powerful foe that requires the utmost caution. You were right, fellow Guardian. Come what may, we are absolutely ready to sacrifice our lives for her. We shall protect our most holy Vestal, Radiant Jewel of Sentia, until the very end. What's up with them? Well, well, quite the Guardians, aren't they? Quite the troublesome bunch. So how are you feeling, Anra? Face the dilemma. There are times where the choices of an individual can alter the course of history. Think carefully. Each of these choices can have unforeseen repercussions. What will we do? Always best to open up and share your feelings. Tired. I didn't expect to feel this fatigued, even if they warned me of what happens once you commune with the altar.
That's how it is.
It's quite the vexing experience, yes. I had to stop and take a nap near one of the pyres. Why am I not surprised? Once a slacker, always a slacker.
Oh,
That's mean, you know? Sure, you were always the eager one, raring to go. Yet you never once denied me the pleasure of a moment of respite together.
Sure.
When you say it like that, it sounds embarrassing. You're a big girl, you'll get over it. Anyway. Have you seen the other Vestals yet? No, maybe that's for the better. Definitely. Even if you wanted to kick off the Vestal carnage first, you'd have to wait until the task is completed. Sacred jewel, remember? If you were to ambush another Vestal before that, you wouldn't be able to perform the Ascension once the war is done. I know. We won't get anywhere this way. Let's just call it a day and go back to the cathedral. But we don't know where the pulley is. The altar. We are the sworn guardians of the Vestals, so we are under the protection of the fire too. The fire can call us back on its own on certain occasions, but we can use them to return to the cathedral whenever we want. Let's take this chance to rest and report to the Divine Child then. We still have something to do here, but we'll meet again later. Now hurry. Depth completed. 3 out of 4 achievements. Just passed up the chance for a Faith Orb. Why didn't they come back with us? Welcome back, warriors. Most revered, we located the Betrayer's hideout, but we were unable to reach it. No matter how long we walked, we were unable to get any closer. It seems that the Betrayer still tightly wields some remnant of power. Is there no way to reach her? There is always a way, child. When the sin was consummated, Harris was not alone. She corrupted the 8 Guardians, using their misguided strength as the foundation for her false kingdom. For centuries we have tried to cull these harbingers of hers in order to weaken their grasp over the holy grounds. And now of all of them, only one remains. His name is Sigurd, once a warden from Flammen, and one of the most powerful Guardians ever known. His demise might be the last push we need to knock over the Castle of Lies. My children, now gather your strength and slay this apostate phantom. With your sacrifice, may your people atone. Through our fratricide, may life be reborn. This Sigurd, even the Herald seems to respect his strength.
Right.
Don't worry, as long as my shield still stands, he won't lay a finger on you two. Oh. A useless Vestal and a simple-minded girl. No wonder you'd gladly hide behind him.
A fierce woman appeared in front of them at the end of the staircase, accompanied by her 2 guardians. Their dark skin was adorned with precious weavings of red ink, and brash grins sat smugly on their lips.
Like the puny cowards you are.
Who the hell are you?
Amara, the only vessel that can hold her own against the Flamengo. And the one who will put an end to your miserable croaking.
You're looking to start a fight while still on sacred grounds? Pathetic. Does it bother you that much, little one? You fear you might be too blasphemous for these hallowed halls? Divine Child can't wait to see blood flow, you know. I bet he'd be too disgustingly excited about it to care about decorum. Gotta hand it to you, at least he brought one guardian worthy of his title. Shame it had to be a half-blood. Is that why you keep that bucket on?
Damn you!
Are you gonna let her spew crap at you like that? Don't fall for their taunts, ever chosen. You should take an example from the big guy, you know. It's so easy to rile you up. Weak mind is a sign of an unfit commander. Piss off. She's very stroppy. Look, we'll make it easy. First we're going to kill Eris, and then we will come for you. Not if I slit your throat first. Ever chosen. Maybe it's better if we just leave. Don't bother, I'm done talking. Our strength will speak for us next time we meet. See ya. Who were these people? Exactly what I was starting to think. So many different characters. The Delum tribe, we are enemies, so much pleasantries and nothing special to us. So such pleasantries are nothing special to us. We'll repay them back soon enough on the battlefield. For now, there's something else weighing on my mind.
Why?
Why did she decide to stay behind in Naraka? Expedition report. Okay. Cards earned. 1 card for... no. These are the cards that we earned. So 1 card for each of our characters. Okay. And more cards. Crusade 2. Okay. And more cards. And a bunch of loot. And everyone has earned 2 points to spend in the talent tree. Something is waiting for you inside the quarters. Go check it out. New hero cards and skill points. After completion of each main depth of a dungeon, you'll be rewarded with at least 1 new hero card for each character, ready to be added to your decks, as well as a skill point ready to be spent. See more, open the Great Altar tab. So many different bits and pieces now. Okay, Great Altar, let's go there.
Right.
Let's take a moment to reorganize our strategy and check on our supplies. Hey, he's taking his helmet off for the first time. I agree, let's get on with it. Andorra. Deck building. This is your card collection. Here you can change the decks your characters will use while exploring the dungeon. Each deck must have 20 cards in it. You can also save and load multiple decks for different situations. Okay. Cool. To equip skills, potions, and trinkets, click on their icon on the right, and equip, click on the occupied slots on the right. Okay, so these are the things that we got in our last run. I don't know who had the lowest HP. Gain 1 armor every time you use a sapphire or an emerald card. Okay, so I guess we could figure out which of these characters was best to have which of these. Skills, here you can spend your skill points to unlock powerful abilities and improve some of your stats. The more you advance through the story, the more powerful skills you will be able to unlock. On the right side, you can see all the active passive effects and skills you have currently unlocked. You can reset the expended skill points as many times as you want. You can also prepare, save, and load specific loadouts. So yeah, 2 available points, and okay, standard skill tree stuff. So we have that already. Whatever it takes. Active skill, gain 4 armor and swift 1 card. Relate damage to all the enemies and swift 1 card. Remove 1 random debuff from all the enemies. Let's go for damage. So each of these costs 1 by the looks of it. Andorra's dodge chance is increased by 5%. Specifically dodge is a chance to avoid all damage. Oh, okay, so yeah, so we've got a mix of active skills and passive skills and stat buffs. Okay. Save. Slot 1. And then we do the same for Magni. So again, we would choose which of these we might want to give him, and then talent tree, which is specific to him. So that costs Rage 2, presumably. Okay, Protector 1 and Phalanx 2 to all allies. That costs Rage 6. Deal 5 damage to a random enemy anytime you gain armor during this turn. That seems pretty good. Deal 5 damage and inflict Curse 1 to all enemies. Yeah, I don't know. Take that. And then Ishana's talent tree. Deal 5 damage and remove a random buff to all enemies. Steal 8 armor from your allies. Draw a card if it's basic or neutral. Gouge it and gain 3 armor. Let's go for damage dealing. Draw a non-legendary card with the keyword Thirst. Double the amount of Thirst gained from cards this round. Deal 3 damage and inflict bleeding 2 to all the enemies. So that's the Great Altar. What's at the merchant stall? Presumably this is where we can spend our bones. Welcome, holiest warriors. Welcome. Please peruse at your heart's content and let me know if I can help you. And who are you supposed to be? Oh my, how rude of me. I've got to introduce myself. I'm Pistis, part-time shopkeeper, full-time, your #1 fan. I run the front store while grumpy old Phaestos complains about his joints in the back. Speaking of which, may I tempt you with this very, very comfy blanket. It's been woven with thoughts and prayers for our Vestal. It shall be our greatest companion in time of need. Emblazoned with the Divine Child's seal of approval too. 35% authentic, I assure you.
What?
As for you, Great Warrior, magnificent specimen. Might I suggest this delicate ointment for your great assets?
What?
I appreciate the offer, but... Oh, and what about me? Can I have a jewel? I've never had a jewel before. Grief. I'm afraid it will stay that way. Shop policy #1, you know. We don't deal with beggars. Isn't this stuff free for us in the first place? Shop policy #2, everything has a price. And I mean it, everything. I bet you're swimming in a sweet, precious bones. Not really, I'm afraid. For real? 3 penniless schmucks? Is that all we've got? Well, that's a shame. But I'll gladly take care of what little dwells in your pockets. Care to look at my wares?
Welcome.
Welcome to Pistis' stall. She will provide you with useful tools, reagents, and trinkets for a modicum price to be paid in bones. She's a skilled merchant and might also buy whatever you sell. But that she can make a profit on it, of course. So... a bunch of stuff that gives us stuff. Disarming kits, tablets of protection. So a lot of this stuff we picked up on our run. There is a ton of different stuff. What's the cost? We have 115 bones to get a sense for. You could buy maybe a couple of items after each run. Yeah, we do have stuff we can sell. Okay, cool. Well, that's the merchant. The apothecary.
What?
Liquid inside this flask is so eek. Shana, are you alright? Do not touch the vials. Shop policy #3. Rowdy customers pay triple the price. I'm sorry. I suppose you were the apothecary sent by our tribe, right? That's me. The name's Asclepius. Asclepius? Don't bother with needless presentations. I already know who you are. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, then.
So?
And what do you do here? Potions, salves, medicines, I craft them, I sell them, and I make money. You make them? Like you throw things into a pot and let them boil? Not entirely correct, but not wrong either. As long as you keep your hands away from my stuff, you can take a closer look. Various new entries. Asclepius can help you brew powerful potions from the reagents and solvents you bring him. To brew potions, select one reagent and one solvent, then click craft. If you're not satisfied, you can reset the process. All the recipes you discover during the game are saved, so you can quickly craft the potions you want easily if you have the required ingredients. We have none. Oh, what do we discover by doing a thing? Craft. We discovered Seed of the Purity. Single ally remove 1 debuff. Or on self heal 5 HP. Let's craft something else. Can we put 3 things in? Apparently not. Craft. Blood of the Frailness. Single enemy pity 3. Self gain 5 armor. That is probably all we're going to be able to do. Right, okay. There's our recipes that we've discovered. So, okay, standard crafting stuff. And quarters. What's the last thing in the quarters? So tired. Naraka monsters are so strong. Yet something about them feels off. They were desperate, like they were trying to stall us at all costs. There was reason behind their actions. Do you think they were trying to protect her? Mindless hordes or clever soldiers, I don't care. I'll cut down every single creature on my path and slay their wretched queen. Speaking of which, first we have to find and kill the last of her guardians.
I see.
Sigurd, right? He seems like a really tough guy. We have you, Magni. I bet you're even stronger than him. We shall see about that. He went down in history as a paragon of power after all. I still don't get it. Why did he do that? Eris was a Vestal of Sentia, remember? She used her power to coax the Guardians into doing her bidding. Oh, I see. Is it like a sentient tradition?
What?
What? She's so grumpy. I mean, Lyra's Guardians. Just like the creatures of Naraka, there's something wrong with them. Especially the tall one. Their determination. I don't know, it seemed a bit too forced for me.
Right.
You might not be too far off. Old legends of Sentia tell of the power held in the voices of the Vestals, after all. You might be under her spell. Whatever she does with her Guardians doesn't concern us. Now, get up. It's time to go back and put an end to this last Harbinger. More goings on in the quarters. These soft comfy squares are really the best thing ever. How did you say they're called? Pillums? Pillows, yes. You've never seen one before? Nope. I used to just lay on the bare ground. You think that merchant girl can sell us more? I mean, we could make a whole fort out of them, I think.
What?
How about we invest our money in something that's actually useful for our mission instead? I guess you're right. Oh well, one is better than none.
So?
Suppose you didn't have much back in your village. Oh, I had plenty of silence. People were scared, so they avoided me as much as they could. The Murdies is difficult to explain to others. Nor to accept at all. You know, I was so surprised when they asked me to join this mission. I was so excited. For 2 whole days, I couldn't stop screaming. I can imagine it. What about you, Magni? It seems that you're quite well known in our lands. That's one way to put it, but I guess infamous is actually the right word. What do you mean? Listen, I don't care where you two came from, or what kind of outsiders you used to be. We're here to save our people. Anything else doesn't matter.
Right.
I agree. Perhaps some other time, Ishana. Oh. Alright. The Dark Forge. What is going on in the Dark Forge? Welcome to the Dark Forge. Here, Phaistos can do his magic and help you gain powerful boons provided you supply him with dark bones or orbs. Cost for each subsequent power-up will increase, but more powerful ones can be unlocked the further you progress through the story. The minimum amount of basic cards in each character deck is reduced by 1. At least a chance to find arcane events. So these are all kind of buffs. We have 5 things. I guess we can do that. Sure. Where did that go? Okay, this is confusing. So we bought a thing. What are these things down here, though? We own one of these things. Will. We can spend it to increase max HP. I mean, that seems like a good thing to do. Sure. So that shows we've done it twice. Okay, it's all very confusing. Bonuses of some kind. Missions available: kill Sigurd the Lost Guardian. Which is a 2-floor mission. Defeat all the enemies and find the exit, and then find a way to reach Sigurd and kill him. So much bigger than the one we did last time. I don't know if that's part of the demo or not. I guess. Have a look. Does it mean going back here? Yes, it does. It looks like we can do it. But that is all that I've got time for right now. Interesting. The art is great. The music is great. I get the feeling the mechanics are good as well. It's, yeah, like I say, with 3 different characters to kind of get your head round with all the different decks. It takes a while to sort of get up to speed, what all the different keywords mean. Initially, when I saw screenshots of this, I thought the fact that they'd gone for the card art just being art and no kind of description on it was going to make it difficult to play. Kind of a example of form over function. But actually, that it was fine because of the tooltips pop up as you hover over. And the tooltips appear like right away, so it's pretty easy to see what each card does still. The RPG stuff is a little too much for my taste. For games like this, I like to be able to kind of quickly get into a run and kind of get into the meat of it, rather than going through a story, but your mileage may vary on that, I guess. But yeah. I don't know when it's coming out. I don't think there is a date for it on Steam. Possibly later this year. But anyway, if you're interested, go wishlist it there, and you will get more information about it when it comes out. But for now, that is going to do it for me. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, this is BDL Lamy signing out. Bye for now.